Yeah, Ashley, this is one of the spots where the Frog Ferry would have been docking, moving people to and from downtown Portland. But that is not happening unless Frog Ferry gets a lifeline. A ferry plan for Portland has been building for about 5 years, with Frog Ferry leading the way. But now tensions between TriMet and Frog Ferry have boiled over, putting it all in jeopardy. I asked founder Susan Bladholm.
What's the state of Frog Ferry at this point today?
I wish it were more promising, but we don't right now have a path forward.
TriMet is in charge of delivering $500,000 in state grant money to develop a feasibility study for the ferry, but it's only delivered $67,000. TriMet accused the nonprofit of inappropriate spending and billing practices, writing that Friends of Frog Ferry submitted certain expenses that do not qualify for reimbursement, included invoices that didn't add up and kept changing, and management costs that could not be considered reasonable or necessary.
I'm happy to address that. We have absolutely operated with full transparency.
In fact, Bladholm says TriMet is guilty of being unwilling to work with Frog Ferry while throwing wave after wave of requests its way for ever-changing documentation.
Before you today is a request for $225,000.
All that culminated in an urgent request of the Portland City Council to keep Frog Ferry afloat. At least a half dozen folks spoke in support of the system that would ferry people on the Columbia and Willamette rivers between Vancouver and Portland and possibly farther.
It'll expand our public transportation system.
Commissioner Mingus Mapps proposed the city bailout, but Mapps is not in charge of the Portland Bureau of Transportation. Joanne Hardesty is, and despite saying she is excited about the future of ferries,
I cannot in good conscience support this budget allocation when both TriMet and Frog Ferry are leveling such serious accusations against each other.
And so it went, and a majority of commissioners said no, leaving Frog Ferry high and dry.
This is a real shame that this grassroots effort and all of the private sector work behind this is getting nowhere.
So that's where it stands. All city commissioners express support for a ferry system, but it seems Frog Ferry and TriMet are going to have to patch things up if there's any hope of resurrecting this effort. Brittany?
All right, Tim, thank you.